I know you didn't click on this video because you have extra time. I know that you clicked on this video because you are tired. Not just physically tired, but like tired. That kind of tired that even when you rest, you're still exhausted. I feel like it's that kind of tired where you're like, why can't I even keep up with this anymore? So let me say this right now at the beginning, loud and clear. You are not lazy, you are not broken, and you are not behind. You are just carrying way more than you were ever meant to carry. And in today's video, I want to walk with you through that weight. Maybe if we name it, we can finally lay some of that weight down. Let's start with that word that people throw around, motivation. I've had days where I wanted to move and my body was like, no, ma'am. The guilt that followed right behind it, it's like being trapped in a body that won't respond to your desires. People will tell you, just push through, get through it, get her done. But they're not living your life. They don't know the battles behind your closed doors, and they don't know that you haven't had a real moment to yourself in weeks. They don't know that emotionally you're running on fumes or coffee, and still you show up. Motivation is a privilege when you're already at your limit. You're not lazy. You're tired of pretending to be okay. Part 1 of this video is all about the myth of motivation, which brings me to part 2 of this video, which a lot of us don't really talk about because it's the invisible load that we carry that we don't talk about. Let me ask you something personal. Who in your life notices when you're quiet? Most of us quiet ones are the strong ones. We're the peacekeepers, the house managers. No one sees all the mental tabs that are open in your mind. We are consistently tracking everyone's emotions. We are remembering birthdays, managing groceries, anticipating needs before they're spoken, keeping a home semi-functioning while also juggling our own emotions and our own healing. Society says that we're lazy when we don't look put together doing it all. This is emotional labor, mental labor, and we've been conditioned to normalize it all. But I'm here to dispute that. There is just so much burnout in us women, and burnout does not always look like a breakdown. Sometimes it looks like sitting on the edge of your bed in silence for 30 minutes or scrolling on your phone because your brain can't seem to function properly to start the next task. It could also look like crying in your shower because that's the only place where no one asks you for anything. It looks like you not being able to respond to text, not because you don't care, but forming words is just too much. Or you're overstimulated and pouring yourself into a text message just seems overbearing. That's a nervous system that has been in survival mode for too long. And let me say this as plain as I can. Survival mode is not a personality trait. We were never meant to live that way. Constantly sacrificing rest and constantly absorbing everyone else's stress, constantly doubting our own performance, constantly doubting our own worth when we're not performing at our best because our burnout is valid, is real. And it's not your fault. We need to have more grace over our guilt, choosing more realistic rest. So let's talk about rest. I mean real rest. Not that rest that you post on Instagram, the kind that your soul needs. It might look like a vacation. It might look like letting those dishes sit in that sink. Eating cereal for dinner, wearing your same loungy clothes for 2 days. Hey. But the most healing rest that I feel like you'll ever get is when you don't feel guilty. Guilty is a type of stress that causes your mind to not rest.
So don't feel guilty about it.
So I really need you to say this loud with me. I deserve rest, even when nothing else is done. I am allowed to pause. My productivity does not define my worth. You are more than what you accomplish. Feel that. And you are a whole human being, not a human doing. And the more you normalize pausing, the more your children will too. So let's talk about reclaiming our self-worth and go a little deeper. What would it look like to rebuild a relationship with yourself? Not the one that has to do everything, not the fixer, not the manager, but the part of you that was always there. So here are some questions that maybe you can think about and reflect on. Before the world called you lazy, before the world gave you titles, before all of it, what does it really look like to be in a relationship with yourself? Would you be your own friend? Would you encourage yourself? So I hope that this video was inspiring and encouraging for you, because sometimes we just need someone to be there for us. And I think that there should be more people in the world that are there to sit with someone else as they process their feelings. And if no one told you this today, you are amazing and you're doing an amazing job, and you're not lazy, and it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to sit down. It's okay to just be the calm in the storm. So if this video encouraged you, leave a comment down below and tell me exactly how you plan on spending a lazy day if you choose to do so. Give this video a like, comment, and subscribe, or send this video to someone else who needs encouragement because they are feeling the guilt of being lazy. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. I always appreciate it. Bye for now.